I would say that the best part about living here and what I find that's distinctively different, it's just the pace of life.
Buenos dias, amigos, from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.
Today we are taking you to one of our favorite places. So whether you're vegan, vegetarian, or feeling guilty for eating too many tacos, this is a great spot to check out.
Vámonos. Okay, my Weta, where have we made it?
Oh, not again. We made it to Salud Superfood. And we don't usually make it over here very often, but every time we do, I wish I came every day.
Why do we come here? What's so good about it?
They have great vegetarian and vegan options. Or like me, I only eat turkey and chicken, and they have a great vegetarian burger. They have great chicken meatballs. So they have tons of options for the less interested in meat, but also lots of meat options for the meat eaters too.
Yes, they do. What are your like top 2 or 3 favorite things on the menu to order?
I almost forgot. They have all-day breakfast, which for us is
huge.
A dream come true. It's difficult to find. There aren't very many places around town that offer an all-day breakfast, and Salud is open until 5 p.m. They're closed on Sundays, but every other day you can get breakfast until 4:59 p.m., which really hits the spot. My favorite is the, I can't think of the name of it, but it has spinach and eggs all mixed and jumbled, and then meatball sandwich. The way to go for lunch.
You think that's how they describe their food on the menu? Make eggs and spinach all jumbled?
Probably not.
It is.
Into a souffle of flavors.
Okay, bye. I'm not entirely sure what kind of cookie this is, but it's a good one. Do you know what kind of cookie it is?
Amaranth. Or is that?
I don't know. I don't know if it's healthy or not. It's kind of on the lighter side, but it's tasty. Maweta, how is it? What have you got?
Chicken meatball sandwich, the side salad.
That looks delicious. I've got a chicken salad, or a chicken sandwich with avocado cheese, a side salad, and soup on the way. I know we're making a vegetarian-vegan video, and we're both eating meat. But this is delicious. We'll have to show you some of the vegetarian vegan options on the menu here in a second. How's the...
Now it's time to eat chicken. I like this place because I don't think they cut any corners in terms of the quality of their produce and food. Alright, I've done all the damage I can do, but I wanted to point out this bread is really good. It's like torta ahogada bread.
It's perfect.
But we can now appreciate what that fully means.
Hillary couldn't finish the job. Goyo had to take over.
Man overboard. How is it? Good talk.
Alright, we have a beautiful model here. Let me see. I'm gonna zoom in past your face. Anything with the V, the VGs, vegetarian and vegan. So we have several breakfast items here that are vegetarian, vegan. Tons of salads, obviously. Let's see, we've got these Super Bowls. I usually get this Mexi Super Bowl or the Thai Super Bowl. They're both delicious. So we'll link below where you can get more information about their menu. You're done.
Oh.
We are here with Willie, the owner or the co-owner of Salud Superfood. I always say the wrong name, so I have bad advertising here. How long have you guys been operating Salud Superfood?
We've been doing it for 6 years now. We just finished
6 years.
6 years. Yeah.
And how long have you been in Vallarta, or how did you come to live here?
Well, my family's from Guadalajara originally.
Oh, really?
There's a connection there. I was born in the States, raised in Southern California, and my wife and I were in Seattle for about 15 years before making the move down to Vallarta here. And so we started about 2011 in December.
How did the idea for a health food restaurant here in Vallarta come about?
It literally came about, it was a slap in the face. We were doing a yoga class here on the beach, and we're craving a smoothie.
Wow.
There was none to be had, and we were already contemplating moving down here. We weren't sure what we were going to do here as far as restaurant goes. We were going to do a restaurant, but the health food concept just screamed out at us, and I give Vallarta all the credit for letting us know what they needed.
So did you run a restaurant or anything before, or like had you worked in the food industry?
Absolutely. I ran a restaurant in Seattle the last 3 years I was there called Cactus. Wonderful little fusion of Mexican flavors. And I've been in the business for about 20 years overall.
I would never.
Wow. And what's kind of off topic of food, but what's your favorite thing about living here in Vallarta? Or maybe it is the food.
No, you know, the food, it's wonderful here. We eat very well in Vallarta. But I would say that the best part about living here, and what I find that's distinctively different, it's just the pace of life and the ability to shrug things off your shoulders if things don't go right. You know, tomorrow the sun will rise, and the attitude here seems to be that way. If it didn't get done today, tomorrow, you know, we'll be here. So
definitely, mañana.
I like that. It makes it a little easier to end the day on a positive note, even if everything didn't get done.
For sure. And if you're not eating at Salud Superfood, where, like, you know, 1 or 2 places you guys enjoy eating here in Vallarta?
Gosh, you know, there's so bad. I fall in love with different places all the time. I love Bistro Teresa. They do a wonderful job of fine dining. Maybe the most consistent place in the city is Joe Jack's. They're an amazing place. I can have all kinds of different types of food there. I can eat naughty, I can eat great. I can have great cocktails or just sit down and chill. So Joe Jack's is definitely probably my favorite place, but I fall in love with different places all the time. Bravo's does an amazing job of consistently producing wonderful meals, and 116 Pulpito around the corner. They do a great job. Small little place, but a wonderful place to have lunch, or dinner, I should say. So yeah, that's some of my favorite places.
What's your favorite thing to eat here that you guys prepare?
For me, I love our chorizo and kale quesadillas.
Okay.
They come in a corn tortilla, so it's gluten-free. Comes with a beautiful salad with apples and a nice vinaigrette. And some sliced almonds. But it's very satisfying, and I don't get weighed down and want to take a nap right after.
Yeah, that's I've done that way too many times here. We'll give you 2 more. If someone is vegan or vegetarian and they're visiting Vallarta, outside of coming and eating here at your restaurant, what advice would you have in terms of like grocery shopping, or where can you get like gluten-free type stuff? I don't eat super healthy, so people ask me that all the time, and I never really know a good place to point them.
Well, you know, just from the vegan and vegetarian aspect, we're very lucky with all the fruits and vegetables that we get here. So just simply going to our fruit and vegetable market, if you're willing to get your hands dirty, makes it very easy. Black beans, corn tortillas, and avocado are available, and I try to, you know, put that as part of my diet on a weekly basis just to stay eating healthy. There's a few other establishments here that offer vegan and vegetarian food, but honestly, you know, if you have the ability to have a place to cook for yourself, it's always going to be a great option abroad, or I should say at home or here, you know, when you're visiting, simply because you're going to know exactly what's going into your meal. And you know, other than the vegetarian and vegan restaurants, a lot of restaurants might not pay too much attention to vegan and vegetarians, because selling the protein is where their price point seems to be more attractive. So you know, sometimes the vegans and vegetarians get ignored a little. So definitely getting your hands dirty is the best way to make sure that you're well nourished here in Vallarta.
Definitely. And last one, for someone who has never been to Vallarta, never been to Mexico, and maybe they're somewhat hesitant to come down here, as an expat living here, what would you say to someone that's somewhat hesitant?
Really, you know, I'm viewing the world in a much different way now. There's a relative perspective that you get. You know, I feel as safe as I did in Seattle here. You know, the violence level is very low in Vallarta, and in general in Mexico, outside of any kind of drug activity, the violence is relatively low. So, you know, being respectful of your surroundings. I find myself a little more vigilant here, but it has a lot to do with our habits with driving, and but you know, you're responsible here for your actions, so staying alert being vigilant and respecting your surroundings, to me, is the best advice I could give anyone, is just stay safe.
Definitely.
You know, Mexico definitely has laws, definitely has rules, and abiding by them keeps you in a safe place.
For sure. Alrighty, thank you so much for joining us on this quick little interview.
You got it, bro.
Alright, appreciate it. Thank you so much.
We were so full of meatballs and chicken that we completely forgot to fill you in on where we're going, what we're doing. So we left the restaurant. If I don't fall asleep on the walk home, I'll meet you there. We have made it home. I've napped. I've worked. Greg's worked. We've packed. It's been a couple hours. We've lounged. We just wanted to follow up with what Willie said. Obviously, we love Salud Superfood, and it's a great option for vegan, vegetarian, or if you just want something on the healthier side. Along with that, we'll link below other places around town for vegan or vegetarian options. And again, like he said earlier, the best options are going to be at the local markets in terms of fruits and vegetables and local things like that. So along with Salud Superfood, there are a couple other places that we would highly recommend in town for vegan or vegetarian options. Greg will link those below. I can think of Veggie Table, Planeta Vegetariano, and Vegetaliano, which is a new really good place in town. So Greg will link those below. That is all we have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure and subscribe to our channel. Click the bell, that way you get notified.
Cada vez
We post a video, and we'll see you guys
mañana.
tomorrow. Don't